How's it going, Corillo? My name is Alex and welcome to a brand new video here at Blue Cooper Motors. Today I'm back in my garage ready to install some new parts on the Mini Cooper. And if you saw the title, you know that today I'm gonna be installing a new DIY cold air intake into the car. Well, first of all, I have been researching a lot before doing this because I want to do it the best way possible. And after searching in forums, YouTube, and talking to people which have modified their Mini Coopers before, I did not like how they were doing their DIY intakes, because most people just take the OEM air box out and slap the cone filter after the MAF sensor. Well, the problem is I did not want to take the whole OEM air box out because most professional cold air intake kits come with an air box or have an attachment that goes to the OEM air box to keep that lower part, because the lower part is where all the air comes from outside of the car, and I wanted to use that on my kit. So you'll notice my DIY kit has a couple different things compared to most of the things you see on the internet. Starting with the parts you need for this kit is this silicone intake hose. Well, I actually installed this a few months back, so if you need or want to watch that video and come back to continue with the install, you can go do that. I'm going to tag the video right here. And I actually got this from Amazon. It was like 70 bucks or something like that. And they come in a variety of colors, ranging from black, red, yellow. But yeah, let's continue with the rest of the parts. Other parts you'll need for this install are obviously your cone air filter. This is Spectre cone air filter. And some tubing to connect the silicone hose to the new location of the MAF sensor. This is a Spectre flexible air duct. I actually chose to get some flexible tubing because I wanted to be able to modify it and get the best fitment possible, but you can get some normal tubing if you want to. And the most important part of any DIY car part install, some zip ties. The first part of this install actually requires to disassemble the OEM stuff. So right here, you're gonna take out the MAF sensor. I actually already removed my MAF sensor because I was test fitting the whole kit before making the video, because in this channel we are known to have fitment issues with a lot of stuff. These aren't the correct ones because that's gonna be so frustrating. Damn, this thing is not going in. So haha, funny joke. I bought the wrong one. The Amazon reviews said that it took a lot of strength to put it in. I did not trust the Amazon reviews. I was just like, damn, it just must be people thinking it was gonna be an easy install. Damn, was I wrong. And this time I just wanted to avoid that. So yeah, the process is actually really easy. You just take this cable out, then loosen this up, and later you just pull backwards and it's out. The next step is actually to loosen up these 4 screws right here. After you do that, you just push forward, then pull backwards to you, and it should be out. Inside there, you're gonna find your stock air filter. You just pull this up, and you're done with uninstalling the OEM stuff. You will be left with the lower part of the stock air box. I did not want to take this out because right here is where cold air comes from outside the car. If you follow this hose right here, it comes all the way into the box, and that will help to keep intake temps low. The flexible tubing right here, you're gonna be using it to put your MAF sensor on one side, then the other side you're gonna be putting it right here on the engine, on the intake hose right here. You put it in as you can, and then you get your screwdriver and tighten it as hard as possible to avoid it going anywhere. It should go nowhere. Then you're gonna start playing a little bit with the fitment right here to get the best fitment possible, and then put the cable right there. Don't make any pressure to the cable, and it goes right there. Now we're almost done. I'm gonna be putting the cone air filter right here and tighten it down as much as possible. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And now for the final step. For the next step, you're gonna put 2 zip ties like this. Then you're gonna go back to the car. Right behind here, there's a clip where the original airbox used to be held onto. You're gonna pass the zip tie through the hole. There, and then you're gonna tighten it as much as possible to make sure this ain't going anywhere. You're gonna get 3 zip ties, tie them together around the front part of the filter. Then you're gonna get a 4th one. That one is gonna be the one holding it to that hole right there. Here. Right here. And then it goes through there. And that holds the front part of the air filter down. Now it doesn't move. And this is my version of a DIY cooler intake for an R56 Mini Cooper S. Now I'm gonna turn the car on so you guys can hear the cold start, and then when the car is warm, some revs. Well, now that we heard the cold start and the revs, now some in-car noise driving in the street. I don't know if you guys remember a couple months ago when I installed the silicone intake hose. I was expecting a big noise change, and I was convincing myself saying, oh, it sounds a lot louder. But this was the thing I was expecting that to sound like. Now the turbo noise when the car is sucking air, it's really loud, and the blow-off sound is way louder than before. So I'm super happy with the way the DIY cooler intake worked. So guys, if you liked the tutorial and liked the turbo sounds, smash that like button, it will really help out a lot. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe, and now that you're there, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll miss any future uploads. Here, I'm gonna leave you another video that YouTube will recommend you, and down here, a link so you can subscribe way more easily. And yeah, that's all, so see you next time.